Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have got a couple of new products to use. They are complexion products, so I thought I would do this really nice, like very warm, dewy, effortless, kind of skin focused look. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, then stay watching. So I've cleansed my skin and I'm just going to go straight in with a brand new product. I received a small pot of the new Armani Prima moisturising balm. Now I'm very excited to try this because a full size pot of this comes in at £62, which you all know Armani is a very luxury brand. Yeah, so anyway, this range was inspired by what professional makeup artists look for from kind of like a base for the skin when they are applying makeup. So instantly, I'll tell you, my skin feels divine. Like, it almost reminds me of the Bobbi Brown face base, but smoother, 100%. Oh my god, this feels amazing. Oh, but it smells divine. It's got that kind of, I don't know if any of you have ever used Armani skincare products before, but they've all got that kind of heavily scented smell, but I don't mind because the smell is gorgeous. And this says it's a glow on moisturising balm, so it is radiant to a degree. Yeah, I would say it's given my skin a nice radiance, but it certainly has smoothed it all out. Next, for this nice summer glow warm look, I want to continue with that dewy finish to the skin that this balm has given me. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. I'm shade 415 and I'm just going to colour my face in with that and then blend it out with a beauty blender. This foundation really is amazing if you're someone who's looking for quick, full, flawless coverage with a nice long wear, hydrating and dewy finish, I would say. So you can see instantly it's a full coverage, but it's so quick to apply. Next, I'm going to go in with another brand new product. I've never tried this, so this is a first impression, and it is the new Bobbi Brown Full Cover Concealer. Now I'm going to go straight into the shade Porcelain. So they say that this is instant full coverage, all day wear, crease proof, but very light wear, so you shouldn't feel that you've got a full coverage concealer on. Not going to lie, I'm really struggling to get product out onto this wee applicator. See that? It's a very thin applicator, but there's just, the product seems to be coming out on the very tip, nothing's coming out on the side, which is making it hard for me to load the product under the eye. So anyway, I'm taking the product right from the inner corner to the outer corner, down to my nostril and back up, so we're creating that deep triangle. And I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender. And then in excess, I'll take that over the lid as well. I mean, it's certainly quite full coverage. I do feel like it's taken away the dewiness though from the foundation, so I would say this is more of a matte finish concealer. Okay, instantly I blended this out and I'm starting to see a wee bit of creasing already underneath the eye, which I know I've not set it yet, but normally I would at least have a wee bit of playtime before I can set it, whereas this has instantly started creasing. So let's quickly blend this out, and I'm going to go straight in with an Illamasqua powder brush and a wee bit of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD setting powder. And let's just try and get this set as quickly as possible underneath the eyes. I'm not sure about this concealer. I think I'm going to have to see how it wears throughout the day, to be honest with you, before I can judge that. Instantly, I'm loving the Armani Prima Face Base Hydrating Balm, whatever you want to call it. But that concealer, I'm not too sure about it yet. So anyway, I just very lightly set with a small amount of the Ultra HD Makeup Forever powder under the eyes. I'm then going to go ahead and just put a light dabbing of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation. It's a mouthful. I have basically hit pan on this because I love it so much. But this is just a really lightweight powder foundation. Kind of gives me a nice smooth finish. So I'm going to take that over the rest of the face to set the foundation, where I haven't set the under eye concealer basically. And for that I'm going to go in with a large Makeup Forever 128 flat powder brush and just work that over the rest of the face. And the shade I'm using, sorry, is medium dark neutral. So now that I've got this really long wear base on, because you know what I mean, I want that summer look, I want that dewy finish, but I don't want to be worrying about my makeup going patchy, which is why I do set it with powder. But I still want that dewy finish, I still want that real glow to the skin. So I'm going to give the face a light sweeping of this Hourglass Ambient Dim Light powder. Now I came across this the other day, I've had this for absolutely ages. And I'm just going to go in with the blank canvas F16 brush and just sweep over all three of the shades. And just very lightly dust my entire face with this. Now this is a super lightweight kind of silky powder that just reflects light in the nicest way without looking powdery or heavy on the skin. So it kind of gives you that dewiness back the powder foundation originally takes away. So now to go on, I want the warmth, I want the, do you know what I mean, I want that summer warmth to the skin. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever, and excuse the mess of this, it's used to death. The Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion, which is their bronzer, in shade 30M. And you'll see it's a really nice kind of cool toned bronze, which I think is perfect for contouring with, but also because it's a bronzer, it gives me more of a warm contour than using an actual cool toned contour product would. And I'm just going in with my large nameless brush because I like contouring with a big brush. See how instantly I've started getting that kind of nice, I've been out in the sun all day look. Okay, so next, I mean obviously I've got all this bronzer on, like I keep saying I want to keep that dewy finish, so I'm going to go in with the Inglow Sparkling Dust for, it's basically just like a big sparkling dust for the face, body, eyes, whatever you want to use it. I'm going in with shade number 4, which is kind of like a deep bronze colour, and wait till I swatch this for you, it's unbelievable. Can you see how that just reflects the light in the nicest way? It's kind of like a shimmer illuminator. I'm just going to go in with a wee bit of that. Now I take it off the lid and I'm going back in with that big blank canvas F16 brush, and I'm going to very lightly dust that kind of just around the edges of where I've put that bronzer. So it's again adding that kind of, I'm just back from the beach glow into the skin. I'm very warm. So next for highlighter, I'm going to go on with Becca Opal, which this highlighter, it gives you that kind of strobing wet look highlight to your skin. It doesn't give you like a golden glow, it gives you that, I've maybe just misted in the face and I'm dewy AF. So again, I'm going in with that same big brush, the blank canvas F16. I'm taking a small dab of this. I know this seems like a big brush, but it's because I want to very lightly diffuse the light onto the skin. Around, really around the top of the eyebrow and around a C shape, kind of inside the C shape of the bronzer. So I'm going to go straight back in with that same, if I can find it, that same Makeup Forever bronzer that we used around the outer part of the face. I'm going straight in just with a big buff brush. We'll use the number 17 Longcom blending brush. I'm taking a good amount of the bronzer. And I'm going to start, I've not set this lid by the way, this is still just the concealer from earlier. So I'm almost setting the lid with bronzer as opposed to a nude eyeshadow or powder that I would normally do. So you see, even with the blending brush, I'm kind of pressing the bronzer in around the crease and over the lid, like I'm dabbing that on. I'm really building up the colour of the bronzer so it's nice and deep. Then I'm going to quickly flick that brush over my finger to take any excess bronzer off, and then very, very lightly just circle and buff that bronzer out so that you don't have like a harsh line over the crease. I'm then going to go in with a slightly smaller brush. We'll go in with a blank canvas. Well, I can't even read that, that's worn off. E34, which is just a kind of flat, fluffy brush. You guessed it. Taking that bronzer and just kind of buffing it through the lower lashes as well. So I was very inspired by this look on the eyes by the Jaclyn Hill and Kim Kardashian tutorial that they done together, because I know that Kim Kardashian was saying she likes to take her contour product underneath the eye because it kind of opens the eyes up, so I just like kind of taking my bronzer underneath the eye. I'm then simply going to go in the waterline with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in shade Pure Gold. Now these, you do need to be quite careful going in the waterline with them because they're super creamy, but they don't sting or anything, they do last all day, so it's not too bad. It's then completely up to you if you want to add mascara. Personally, for the look, I don't add mascara. I think it looks really nice just with the bronzer and the skin. Again, as if you've just been at the beach all day, but it's completely up to you if you want to add a wee bit of mascara. I know a lot of people just can't be without it. Personally, I like the look without it. So I'm just going to add a wee bit of kind of dishevelment to the brows, a wee bit of fluffiness to the brows. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever Brow Gel. Now this comes in loads of different shades and stuff, but I'm just going in with the clear one. And just brushing my brows up and almost kind of inwards so that I'm really being left with that fluffy texture. I suppose almost like you would get if you put like a sea salt spray through your hair. I kind of want that effect to the brows. So the highlighter I'm going to go in with because I want the highlighter to be blinding, and I almost want to add a wee bit more of a cool tone in just to make the contrast a wee bit kind of wetter looking. So I'm going to go in with the Revolution Makeup Revolution. You'll see in here you've got a champagne, a peach and a pinky purple. Now this pinky purple is basically the same as the sleek purple that you get, I can't remember the name of the palette, but everybody knows about it. Do you know what I mean? That wee pinky one. So if you've got that palette, use that. I've just got the Revolution one. And then I'm just going in with the Makeup Forever fan brush, taking a wee bit of that pinky purple highlight and working that literally just right on, right on under the eye there, at the top of the cheekbones, a wee bit onto the tip of the nose, a light quick sweep across the foreheads there. I'm then going to go in with the Zoeva 237 detailed smudger brush with a wee bit of that colour. Just pop a wee bit onto the inner corner of the eyes. And just a wee bit right on to that arch of the brow. So for lips, I'm going in with my ultimate favourite combo. I'm going in with the Makeup Forever 5C Aqua Lip Liner, and I'll very quickly draw the lips on. You know I like these overdrawn. And then I'm going in with a really nice cream nude, and I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Artist Rouge in shade C103. And this is just a really nice kind of nudie pink. After I work the lippy on, I'm just going to go back in with the lip liner and kind of blur out the edges. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want that like lip liner, lipstick, like edge sharp sort of finish. I wanted it really nice and soft. So I think what I'm going to do is just let my hair down, maybe put a wee bit of sea salt spray through it, give it a wee scrunch, and I'll be back in a second for you to see the finished look. Okay guys, so there we have it. That is the finished look. So I've just put a wee bit of sea salt spray through my hair, kind of scrunched it up and pulled it all just to the one side. So if you like this look, then please do give it a thumbs up and hit that wee bell just below for you to receive notifications on any time I upload anything on here. Yeah, get me on Instagram if you want to kind of see more creative looks and pictures and all that sort of thing. So you guys know how this works by now. Yeah, so as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.